Hello guys and girls and welcome back. It's your boy Big John and I'm here today to show you an update to the supply and demand strategy I was talking about in my last video. I have shown you how to grab supply and demand with a breakout candle on the 4-hour chart, but here I'm going to show you just a different way. We're still going to be using the 4-hour time frame, and I'm also going to show you the manual way and the automatic way you can trade this. I hope you're going to love this one, guys and girls. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit those notifications. Let's get straight into it. First and foremost, if you haven't already signed up to my one-time fee VIP group, you should definitely give it a chance. It's 50 GBP now. That's for lifetime access, and you will have access to this signal room here, which I'm giving out these types of trade setups, which are basically reversals in the market. And I also have this signal here, which is swing trades in the market. So these are going to be bigger trades that will be lasting a day, 2 days, maybe even a week. Right now, I'm still currently holding a NZD CHF buy, and this is all part of the VIP service. You're also going to get this VIP group, which shows you the trend alerts for the bigger time frame and what price action could actually be doing. So we can see gold is actually selling at the moment, and it's been telling us from here that gold is in a possible sell trend, and you have seen some fantastic sells in gold. So this is also what the VIPs get. Now we've got all of that out of the way, let's get straight into the teaching. So the last time I was explaining supply and demand to you, I was explaining how you need to pay attention to the bullish candle for supply areas, and then a break of structure, and then the bearish candle for demand areas. Well, this one is a little bit different because usually we pay attention to the last impulsive bullish candle that happened before we catch a supply area. But some people will say, hold on, what if the bearish candle is actually bigger than the bullish candle when it comes to a bearish area? And all you have to do is make sure now you draw your supply area from the top up here and down here. For this to become a valid supply area, we have to make sure the market breaks structure. So marking out a break of structure is always using the last low or the last high on that said time frame. And we can see the market actually broke structure right over here, and we can also see the market has broken structure right over here. So this one wouldn't actually be a break of structure, this would be a change of character. And if you are struggling to understand what this means, again, I do have a course video in the description below that's 30 minutes long that goes over how you can identify what a break of structure is and how to draw it manually on your chart. So now that we have seen our break of structure over here, this is telling us that this supply level is actually very valid. And remember that this bullish candle is big, but the bearish candle was bigger. So our supply will actually be from the top wick of the bullish candle to the bearish wick here. And you can actually see what happened. Price action came back to that supply level right over here after that break of structure, and then we had a possible sell, and then it came back one more time and we had a sell trade. What you could easily do for supply and demand, if you don't want to be too fussy and you are a busy person, you can easily just put a sell limit right here in the market, and of course your stop loss would just be slightly above this high, and you would be looking to target down towards the lows over here, which if you look to the left of the chart, you can see there's a whole bunch of lows over here. So we would be looking at this low over here, and that's where our take profit would be. So this was about a 3R trade for a nice possible swing trade, and we can see already this was a winning trade setup with that simple idea. Now let's pay attention to this demand area. So similar to what I was explaining with the supply area, you can see that the bullish candle is bigger than the bearish candle. So usually we would mark out the bearish candle, but because we can see that there's a massive impulsive bullish candle, that's even better for us. That's giving us a strong idea that the market could be going bullish. So what you want to do is mark out this bullish candle right over here from the top of the wick to the bottom of the wick, and that would be our demand area. For it to become a valid demand area, it's the same thing again. We just need to make sure the market has broken structure, which we can see it broke structure right over here. And again, we would be doing the same thing. We would put a buy limit right here in the market, and we would be expecting to have our stop loss just slightly below this area here. And of course, we will be targeting any of the previous highs. As we can see, the previous high is over here. And of course, there is the market possibly going all the way back up to this level here for a possible 4.9 trade. People need to understand it's really just that simple when it comes to marking out supply and demand. And when you're on a higher time frame, it's better for you to be able to do this like this with lower risk. So therefore you can get on with your day if you go to work, if you do other things like that. This is a very simple method of you being able to set a buy or sell limit and being able to take the trade setup. Okay, so now when we come back over to Neo, the indicator expert advisor on MT4, you can see the same thing is happening here. Why this is automatic is because you don't have to start drawing out the supply and demand areas. You can see from my previous video that this area was an area that I was telling traders to get in on a trade setup for a possible buy. We saw the buy trade here. We saw another buy trade off of this level again over here. And of course, this is the third third buy we're possibly seeing off of this level. So now you can see the indicator is picked up that this is the third retest to this level, and it's already mapping it out for us. So we can already see there's 3 sell retests here, and this one here hasn't actually been activated. So gold could actually buy all the way up, break through, and then reject off this level and sell back down. If not, we could be looking at it rejecting off of this level over here for a possible sell trade. Now, this is how easy it is, guys and girls, when you're using the automatic method, and you would do exactly the same thing. You would set a pending order for a buy limit here in the market, and that would be able to get you into the buy trade setup. Now, of course, there's a whole bunch of other things that Neo the indicator does. You can just pay attention to the playlist up here, which is attached to this video, and that will show you all the other different methods you can use to trade Neo. Now, even if you didn't want to set a buy or sell limit and you wanted to be a little bit better with the breakout and possibly have a smaller stop loss, then all you would have to do is set on the auto trading button, and you could easily just go to a lower time frame, and when you get a break of structure or a change of character there, you would be able to enter the market. So you can see already how it looks like this with the break of structure. This is literally how you would be able to get into the market with the expert advisor. As soon as a break of structure happens or a change of character, the EA would automatically take that trade for you and then put your stop loss below the low here, or wherever you decide to put it based on ADR amount, pips, or it could just be at the last high or low. You can literally see as I'm talking to you right now, the break of structure has occurred and price actions actually buy in on a 5-minute time frame. Of course, this isn't a huge trade, but you can already see the power of what this indicator and expert advisor can do for you, especially the fact that you can see price action found an untested demand here, and there is a weak one here. So this may not hold, but it is showing you that price action was creating higher lows in the market. So guys and girls, this product at the moment is 150 GBP for lifetime access, and the price will increase once it is completed. I'm looking for a completion this month, and right now it's only the expert advisor getting coded. I have opted for a couple of options with the expert advisor. This is why it's just taking a little bit longer than usual, but literally right in front of your eyes, you can see exactly what price action's doing with this setup, especially after we saw the liquidity grab here. If you do get into this service, you're going to also get all of the VIP services you can see on the screen at the moment. Some of them I went over in the beginning of this video, and I can't make it much more easier for you guys and girls. This is lifetime access. So whilst you're here, don't forget to drop a comment, don't forget to give a like, hit that subscribe button, and then also switch on those notifications. Right now, it's your boy Big John, and I'm out. Peace.
Started from the bottom like Drake. Got that young moolah, but I learned my mistakes. Climbing up the ladder, gotta watch out for the snakes. If you wanna be the boss, then you have to delegate.